Okay, it's a beautiful sunny day and I am gonna get ready here to head off to work. I'm doing my Valentine's windows today and yeah, I'm gonna have fun. Beautiful day today. Okay, well, I'm out driving to my job. I'm out here in Rosedale, California, and Bakersfield, California, in the Rosedale area. And it's going to be a couple of minutes to get to my job, and we're going to do some Valentine windows. I'm going to show you how simple it is to do some holiday window painting so you can go out there and make some extra money. So stay tuned, guys, okay? Um, I have regular customers that have been they're actually my clients. They have been my clients since 2000 when I started my holiday window painting here in Bakersfield. And I've got a lot of loyal ones. I've got a big list of Christmas clients that are regulars, and I'm so grateful to them. And they're such good people, all of them individually. All the ones that I do art for. They're so grateful to my windows, and I truly appreciate that. So, but anyhow, you guys can go out there and make some extra money and do it for the holidays. If anything, start doing them on your own windows, and then just take it from there and see how you feel about it. And start off with small supplies. Don't get all extravagant. Don't spend too much money, because it could turn out that you really don't like it. In some areas, you have to be fighting the weather. Here in Bakersfield, it is pretty neutral in comparison to a lot of the other states in the country, but overall, gotta say, it is pretty neutral. We do have those summer heat waves, and we have the cold winter season. And right now, I've been actually out there kind of sacrificing a little bit here, and struggling with the weather, but I made it through. I just bundled up and stuff, and that's pretty much where I'm at today. I'm all bundled up, and I am ready to strip off some layers because the sun is out. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, what a big difference. And yeah, and just work in a comfortable environment just because of the weather. And there's doors. It looks like that was one of the owners. Well, that might be the owner. And this business has been around for quite a while. And, anyhow, so here we are. I'm going to park in this direction, but I usually park in reverse. And that little guy is Chewy, their mascot. And they sell that little candy there. It's kind of like a chewy candy. They sell gifts. They sell ice cream. They're known for their taffy. And a lot of people from all over come to visit Dewar's. Usually people that come to the Central Valley, they'll make a stop there. They've got some delicious ice cream. And like I said, their taffy is super good. And I'm just showing you my box full of all my goodies that I have in there. I have my window scrapers, stir sticks, rulers, chalk, razor blades, and even a hammer, a screwdriver, a flat one, and a Phillips. And I just wanted to keep this little clipping in here so that you can see how I set up and you don't feel uncomfortable when you go out there. And I'm just getting my white paint ready. I normally buy a gallon of white, and I don't usually haul it with me. I fill up containers, that one that I have right there. But I had just purchased that one at Home Depot, so I have it in my car still. And I'm just showing you my hands. I already got paint all over my hands, and I just started. And then here's some art clips. I could get those online. I go to Google Images Clip Art. And I would actually recommend that you start Valentine windows because it's really easy. All it consists of really is doing hearts. And so I decided to put these two hearts right here with an arrow going through. And I'm kind of showing you on real time so that you could see. I think that I did time lapse it a little bit. And I just want to show you that when you roll out your paint, try to go slowly, not too slow to where you're going to feel like a turtle, but just slow enough to where you're not dripping paint all over, because you will make a mess if you're not careful. You can get paint on your windowsill and on the cement. I had a little bit of color on my white because I used it for a light beige color. But it's okay because that's not going to show through. I'm going to still put my coats of color. And I just did my line all the way straight through so it can be straight. I'm just creating some pages on here just to give it an illusion from far away that it's a love note. And throughout the video, I'm going to put it on time lapse and you can tell, okay? So I do not paint that fast. And I don't recommend that you go out there either unless you have everything tarped off, because you will splatter paint all over. And here I am applying the color now. And it's basically the same thing. I just carefully apply the paint so I won't make a mess. And I decided to use a two-tone here on my hearts. And so I started off with kind of like a burgundy red. I just added a little bit of black and a little bit of blue. And then you can see my brighter red right there. I'm sorry about being so far off to the left. I didn't notice this until after. And these are the workers that are coming into work. It's early in the morning and the sun is shining. It's so beautiful today. And that, of course, is my second color, my second coat, which is the color of the paper. And I'm keeping it white. And keep in mind for areas like this where you have large sections to where you can apply your color with a weenie roller, something larger, you can do that. I just choose to use my 3-inch. I have weenie rollers. I didn't prepare any, and which I'm okay, you know, because I can handle the roller pretty well, and I feel that I have more control of it, so it's up to you. And take a look at this. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of the glass, but the windows, when I applied the wet paint, which is of course, you know, a little warmer from the outside and cold from the inside, and yeah, because I'm hitting the sun, the steam was coming off the glass. It got pretty hot to where I couldn't rest my pinky on there. So I decided to come back the next day and do the outline because it's a 2-day project. And so I just went ahead and I did the rest of the outside of the building. And you'll see the outside right now. I didn't record myself on that. I thought I'd show you just this part right here because it's kind of like a little difficult to keep the camera in a certain area and then keep moving it with me. I'm using a 1/2-inch liner brush, and I get these online. If you go to my playlist on the Halloween playlist, you can go to episode 7 and it'll give you the supply list down in the description. I should attach it on here. When you're creating lines like this, it's so much easier. You have to practice a little bit on this. Took me a while before I got it to where my lines were nice and crisp. And you always want to keep your art. Um, when you're applying it, you want to keep it pretty nice and clean and crisp. And so anyhow, using the proper tool also makes a big difference. So get yourself one of these brushes. I would say a couple of them so you can keep one for your black outline and then another one for your white outline. Also, another little pointer, if you position your body correctly to where you'll be able to just move your arm and not your hand, see how I'm doing there? Your lines will come out nice and clean and crisp. It may take a little work at the beginning. I'm very much used to it already. But be able to stand in a position to where you can move your body also along with your arm. And another quick pointer, if you start at a certain point, if you use your peripheral view and check to see where you're going to finish your line, it'll make it easier. And then here I'm just doing little script writing very fast, not worrying about the font, just putting dear love, come enjoy some ice cream, I love you, just little something random that came to my mind. And then here's some little scribbles just to give it an illusion from far away that it is a love note. And here's the next day where it's nice and fresh out there in the sun, doing the outline. Okay, and I real quickly made up my mind. I am going to attach the Halloween window painting, episode 7, so that you can get another little tutorial on how to apply your paint, and the list is on there of the supplies that you would need in the description down below. And that's how easy it is, guys. So basically, it's 3 steps: your base, your color, and your outline. And Valentine's would be a good one for you guys to start off if you haven't tried it yet. Maybe you can paint some hearts in your house, on your windows outside. And all you need is red and white for right now to get started. Basically, for this year, I pretty much just used a lot of just red and white. I did some color inside. I didn't record myself. There were too many people inside. It's kind of hard working where there's people, but I have to work around them. And there it is done. And here's the other side.